Hey, how you doing? My name is Nay. Um, Hopefully you listened to my other videos where I had to redo everything, and I'm gonna try to put one, two, three things on a video if it doesn't make it too long. So I'm starting all over because all my other videos end up getting deleted when I try to create the playlist. So I'm gonna start with this one. This one's October 14, 2017. This was regarding a prayer that I prayed to the Lord. I wanted to know if I was a prophet, and if I was, how do I do it, and what I needed to do, because I've always seen these things. I just thought that everybody else did too. So I asked them about that. I asked them what I'm supposed to do and how, and I told them I wasn't sure if I could do it or how to even try or start or begin. And I talked to him about my mother a little bit, and I talked to him about when people sin, how was it to him or what it was like. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. This one was October 14, 2017. I'm on my way to the park. I'm on my way to the park or a field, meeting people in a class. I walk across the field to get to a class in the back of the park. It's located in a bedroom, and this room is also outside and open. As I walk through the park, the sun is out. Now, the Lord was showing me that it's time for me to go to class, and I need to go to class. Now I'm in the room. I sit at the end of the bed to the left. The teacher is laying in the bed on her side, on the left, but facing the right. There's a notepad and a pen on the bed as well in front of me. I grab it. I start to write on it, but I see that something's already written on it, so I place it down and push it forward and leave it there. The teacher sets up. So the Lord was telling me I'm going to class, and I should always keep a pen and paper next to me when I sleep or when I'm in the bed or whatnot. Suddenly, she's now standing to the left of the bed, which is my left. I could see she's crying, and I'm concerned. So I ask why she's crying, and she says, my boyfriend just broke up with me. I say, he broke up with you? She looks at me and says, he broke up with me. Then shook her head as if saying yes. So I tell her it's all right. She smiles at me and says, yeah, it's all right. She wipes her eyes with a Kleenex. I notice that there's music playing in the background. It's an Elvis song, a sad Elvis love song. Now, you guys remember at first I told you guys that I asked how it was when we sin. The Lord was saying basically he's in a relationship with us. And when we sin, it's like he's cheating on us, or like we're breaking up with him. And it breaks his heart. It makes him sad, It makes him sad. Basically what he's telling me. Now I'm walking down the sidewalk to the front of the park or field. As I make it to the end of the sidewalk, I look at the sky. I feel it's important that I watch, so I watch. The sky is getting darker, and the stars look like they're blinking. I look closer. The sky is starting to turn like a dark grayish color with many lights. I think the stars are bright, and they seem to be moving. The lights are flickering now. They seem to be headed towards me. I turn my head and I yell to the people, everyone needs to go, everyone needs to run. As I turn toward the people, I look to my left and start walking to the next sidewalk. And I'm going to stop there. The Lord was telling me, watch for the signs, watch for what's going on, and warn the people. So I'm going to start again. I walk to the next sidewalk to see two bushes at the end of the sidewalk near the street. One bush on each side of the sidewalk at the end. Sorry, you guys. I'm reading to you what I wrote. Now I see soldiers coming. They're running between the bushes onto the sidewalk. They're shooting towards me and where I came from. I look behind me to see soldiers behind me shooting also. I'm standing in the middle of the battleground, and I don't think they see me. So I turn to the left to head toward the people as the soldiers come onto the field to fight and do battle. The Lord was saying, hey, there's battle on earth, and we're in the middle of it, basically. There's war in heaven, there's war on earth, and we're in the middle of it, and hey, a war is coming. Suddenly, I'm at the back of the park. I see houses in a neighborhood from where I am. It seems close to me. I know that I or my mom stays in this neighborhood. I stopped to look, and I thought, I want to go to my mom's house, or either I want to go home, but I don't go. I didn't go. So the Lord was telling me, whatever it is, I didn't need to go home. I didn't need to go to my mom's house, or I didn't need to go to my house or something. But something about that is he didn't want me to go there. And after everything that happened, when everything came to pass, he was saying, yeah, don't go to my mom's house. I was like, okay. Suddenly, I'm on a sidewalk near the back of the park or field. There's 2 trees, one next to me and the other one a few feet behind me. Both are on my right. I look to my left, and there's a 1-story white building. Suddenly, I see my sister, which is somebody I prayed about because we was going through some things. And still are, off and on. So suddenly, I see my sister near a tree. The one closest to me. So I walk to her, and when I get to her, I see a lion come from behind the white building. It looks towards me, roars, and then keeps walking. I grab my sister by the arm to hide behind a tree, trying to keep the lion from seeing us. I think we could run and get away. Now, the Lord was showing me, hey, with me and my sister, he was showing me that I'm always trying to protect it. I'm always trying to protect her. I'm always trying to protect her. So I think we could run and get away. I look back to my sister, but she's not there anymore. I hear her call me. She's in the tree behind me at the top trying to hide. I climb to the tree nearest me. It's something with this branch near the bottom of the tree. So the Lord was telling me, even though I'm trying to hide from my sister, she's just pushing away from me. She's getting away from me. Even though I'm trying to protect her, my sister's getting away from me. So I see that part. Okay, I get it. So, I climb in the tree nearest me. It's something about the branch near the bottom of the tree. I watch as the lion walks past the tree, watching me. I try to climb the tree, but only to stay at the bottom. The branch was like an outreached arm holding me back, or wouldn't let me pass. It wouldn't let me pass. Basically, it was like an arm holding me back. It wouldn't let me pass. So I look up into the tree. I see my sister I see my sister near to the top, and I could see that the lion walking only feet from me, from the tree I'm in. So I look to my right to see there's a 3rd tree. The lion jumps into this tree and just seems to be in the tree. I don't know why. I look to my sister to make sure that she's all right. And the Lord's telling me, hey, even though I'm trying to protect her and she's pushing away from me, or she's getting away from me, I still want to make sure that she's all right. But I'm being held back, even though I want to know she's all right. Still in the tree, but what looks like a giant cup. Still in the tree that looks like a giant, still in the tree, but she's in something that looks like a giant cup. It's concrete, and she's sitting inside, and I think I should be in there too. Lord telling me, hey, you want to protect you and your sister. I get it. So suddenly I'm at the top of the tree now, and I'm looking down at my sister in this cup. No branch problem at all. I'm just there. So I hear someone talking. It's the lion. I don't remember what the lion said, but I know it was about his mother. And I feel sad for the lion. And I was thinking, I understand. And I wanted to say, it's all right. Now, that was the part of when I was saying I was praying about my mother. And the Lord knows that I was sad. He was telling me he knew that I was sad. And that he understands. And it's all right. Suddenly, I'm on the ground standing next to a guy I'm not sure how I know, but he is my best friend. And he loves me so much, I could actually feel it. I could feel the love he has for me. He asked me, why are you hiding? I can't remember what I told him. I look up to see the lion walk past us into this white building. I don't know where my sister is. I don't see her. I see other people walking into the building as did the lion. Almost as if they were following the lion. My best friend leads me into the building with the lion and people walking in. I see someone in the corner to my left in a room by themselves. I'm not sure what this person is making or if they're playing an instrument. I'm a little worried but I do feel that everything will be all right. There are people sitting at tables and on the floor to my right. Others bent down doing something or making something. They all are doing something or making something or getting ready for something. My best friend and I, we go to the table and sit down. I'm surprised. The lion is the teacher. I'm surprised because the lion is a teacher over the whole group of people. And I'm supposed to be doing something, but I'm not sure what. I said and I thought, I don't know how to do it. The lion comes over to me and either stood or sat next to me on my right side. He smiled and said, You can do it. It just needs practice, and I will show you how. Now, that was the part when I told the Lord, I said, I don't know how to do it, and I don't even know if I can do it. He was telling me, hey, you're going to class, write what you see. Watch for the signs, warn the people. He was telling me about my sister, that I always want to protect her, and basically that I couldn't. I want to protect me and her, and I couldn't, and I'm being held back. He told me he's seen the situation with my mom. He knows I'm sad. He understood. And he told me that it was all right, basically. And now, the best friend part, some of you guys won't understand this. I guess some of you will. When I was praying at that time, I would tell Lord, He's my best friend. You're my best friend. You're my big brother, the father, the son. You're everything to me, and I carry you wherever I go. You're my best friend. So that's where the best friend comes in, which was a little thing between me and the Lord, is my best friend. And he was telling me, hey, and I was saying I couldn't do it. I don't think I could do it. I couldn't do it. He was saying, you can do it. It just needs practice. That's all. He let me know I could do it. And at this moment, I knew that everything would be all right. He made me feel calm, happy, accepted. I can't explain how I felt. I feel patient, kind, loving, gentle. Protected. I fit in, and I'm a part of the group. I'm home. And I know I'm a part of the group. I'm home, and I know it's the Lord. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep getting a phone call, but that one's the end of the so I'm going to go ahead and end this one and put it on there, The Prophet. So I love you guys.